afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. It's interleague baseball on the show.
Your 2021 Texas Rangers.
Jordan Lyles, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here and there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He will lead this one off today.
The third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles, batting .500, 4 for 8.
First pitch, 105.
Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I think Mike Yastrzemski is a guy we need to key in on. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
In now, Donovan Solano. Hit in the air down the left field line. Dahl's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Giants are off to an early 1-0 lead. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Wood into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Heading after it is Dickerson. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Chris Davis next to bat. Lifetime history with Alex Wood, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring up Buster Posey.
Leading off for the Giants, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Boy, right down the middle for strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Flores at third with 2 away. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now when the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Into the box, Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now here's the first offering, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Woods ready, 0-1 on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Batting fifth, the second
Time
baseman.
for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Nick Solak comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Line hard, deep into left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder, David
Next to
Dahl.
dig in, David Dahl. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First offering. The 1-0 delivery. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And now here's Nate Lowe. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Here's the 0-1. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Tommy La Stella.
Tommy La Stella.
First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. La Stella is manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. A bouncer up the middle. There's Connor Falefa. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now, Jose Trevino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose Trevino.
Wood gets the sign. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. La Stella fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Rougned Odor.
Now to bat, Rougned Odor. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Yastrzemski is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Center fielder, number 3, Leody.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go. Leody Taveras flew out in his only at-bat so far. And now the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Dickerson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Next, it'll be Wilmer Flores. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. He's set, and the pitch, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first base.
So now here is Brandon Belt. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. Giants leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Kevin Gossman will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. Now it'll be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Gausman uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Nope. Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but this will get foul. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Line to the right side. And that's the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nick Solak hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for David Dahl. And with it, the Rangers have tied the score at 3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Nate Lowe digging in now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Cole Winn will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Leading off for the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First offering on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Two and one.
That's inside.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, one away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. Two and one after the foul ball there. The pitch.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. Swing and a liner. Dahl will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
So in now for San Francisco, Tommy LaStella. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. first pitch on the way. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Caleb Berriger, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Jose Trevino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solano has a play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And quickly there are 2 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now at the plate is Leody Taveras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Donovan Solano. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next to stand in is Mike Yastrzemski. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Here it comes. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Trevino will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tyler Beatty enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Eyce, a.k.a.
The shortstop, Eyce.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Davis.
At the plate now, Chris Davis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Number 13, Joey.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Reined in.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
That'll bring in Nick Solak, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Four runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Skied into very shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. Now 4-3 Texas. Joe McCarthy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Evan Longoria steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Tavares is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. Longoria ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable.
John King will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Again to third. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. There's Connor Falefa on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Connor Menez will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Joey Bart is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He went deep last time up.
David Dahl.
Now here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. Popped him up. Bart moving to his left. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jose.
Digging in next, Jose Trevino. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set. Here it comes. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Dubon comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Rugden.
Now at the plate here is Rougned Odor, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line drive to center field. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Austin Slater is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. To second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Kurt Casale will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. This is skied into short left center. Kiner Falefa is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Reyes Maranta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jason Vosler has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Steven Duggar is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right. Leody Taveras will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now pitch on the way. Fly ball into straightaway left. Dickerson is there and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Now into the box, Isaiah Kiner Falefa struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Willie Calhoun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he lines it out to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Gallo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the belt, the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Nick Solak. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. This game's all tied at 4. Joe Gatto will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Jalen Davis is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And now the first pitch. Popped him up. Gatto is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
Digging in will be Joey Bart. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Darren Ruff gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First pitch on the way. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. All squared up in Arlington through 8.5. The Rangers have a chance to walk it off. Jalen Davis will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jake McGee enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl.
Now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. McGee comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Nate Lowe, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate now, Jose Trevino. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. We are into extra innings, and here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first pitch.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brandon Belt becomes the first out of the inning. Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. Popped him up. Kiner Falefa ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up low. Has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10, and we are tied 4-4. Sean Jelly comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Charlie Culberson will come on now and pinch run here. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Joe Gatto is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.